Hid 96 Easter eggs with kids one year. They only found about 80 something. Ooh, gotta do that fast. They're not complaining. But that's not what I wanted to show you. You hear the cows hollering? They're pitching a fit. It's the last golf ball harvest. Got a few, mostly bank balls. When I showed y'all the creek, or metal detecting, I showed you a couple of flashlights. Somebody got mad at me. Instead, pretty much stopped showing crap or advertising stuff, and just go metal detect. Hurt my feelings, so I blocked them, deleted their comment. But I shouldn't have, because I want them to see this. This company, MATCC, or MAT squared if you will. Oh, I was hoping that was a sticker. Sent me this, said, hey, would you be interested in showing this on your channel? That's pretty heavy. And I said, well, sure. I don't mind. That's like a deer call or a duck call. If you blow in this end, those two little reeds right there may make the duck call sound. They also sent this 2-in-1 removable car wash mop. Let's see if it is removable. 2-in-1 removable car. It is. I removed it from the box. Pretty standard car wash, retractable handle. Removable mop, super absorbent Chanel. Multifunctional application. So you can use this for anything except painting. I don't know, you probably could paint with it if you were going to do something that was a rough texture. I'm hoping this thing will shoot paint. I'm just kidding. Pretty standard. Hook this on there, put it in there, and hook it up. And of course it restricts the flow and shoots it out like a cannon. So we're going to put it to the test. 5.3 gallons per minute. Highest temperature is 60 C to 140 F. That's a pretty substantial range there, if you ask me. But it's a pretty good hunk of brass. If all else fails, recycle. I just realized something. This does not screw to a hose pipe or a hose. I thought it did. That's why I said, yeah, send it to me. Let's check it out. Snow foam cannon, pressure wash gun. I'm thinking through this. They're probably not going to be too excited with this review, but I feel like I kind of been tricked. Just remember, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. So there it is. So what you got to do is hang your camera up. So there, you do that. You have to have a pressure washer. You need to buy one of these first. Really don't like doing that cord or the hose when I'm not about to do something. So you quick release this, you put this on here, then you put your bowl down there. The oddball thing is, most pressure washers have a bowl like that white thing, so you don't have to hook another Canon on it, other than the fact that this does have the duck call reeds in it, and it opens and closes to restrict the flow or constrict, whatever word suits you, to do that. Plus, I've got water pressure at the base camp that is not quite as strong, but it's almost close to that. So with that said, I've got to rewind this hose because I want to. I could turn off the camera to do this, but I'm going to show you the extreme trouble I go to. See, just remember, you can probably rest assured that this company, MATCC, won't send me anything to review again. I thought you hook a hose up to it. I'm not going to drag my pressure washer out just to show you that this thing squirts foam. I'm pretty confident that it would, but they don't pay me to do this. The way it works. Now there are some YouTubers that say, yeah man, I'll show your snow foam cannon. You send me $100, put it in my PayPal, put it in my Patreon, put it in my piggyback, put it on a carrier pigeon and float it over to me. I don't do that. If you want me to show it, I'll show it. If I think it's cool, then I'll put the link in the description and say, hey, yeah, this is pretty neat. You saw the video about it. If you want to buy it, buy it. And if you go through Amazon, then I'll get 50 cents every time you buy something, which is kind of cool. You get something cool, they make a sale, and I get some change. But this is another story. So I would offer to give this to someone, but then I'd have to pack it all back up and mail it. So MATCC, if you want this back, send me a self-addressed, pre-licked stamp envelope, and we'll get this to you. It's a little better. You know what I tried to do? There's a clamp. You hear my truck? It's having issues. I tried to hook my clamp from my GoPro right there, and it caved in my dash. I'll show you something. Hang on, give me just a minute, okay? I gotta figure out what's wrong with old Blue. She's been to about 5 different doctors, and none of them seem to have been able to figure out what is wrong with it. Oops. I'm having trouble. Hang on a minute. Okay. Hold on. Sounds like a diesel, doesn't it? It's not a diesel. I pulled out the bearded one, or tried to. He was stuck. Remember that trip a long time ago? And I cracked the head on my wagon here. But now when it's idling, it jumps down to nothing. Well, anyway, that's another story. I've always been pretty good about fixing everything on here myself, and for years it's been leaking antifreeze. It dropped down about that much in the radiator, and then when I went ahead and blew out the head gasket or cracked the head, I knew I'd done it because white smoke, steam, more like steam, went flying out of the tailpipe, and then it even started losing more power, more power, more power. So then I took it to one mechanic. He said the muffler was stopped up, and that wasn't the case. He drilled a little hole in it, and I told him, I said, I'm pretty sure I've cracked the head or blew the head gasket out. So $100 there for nothing. And I took it to another guy who used to work on it all the time. And he changed the plugs in it, $126. And I told him, I said, man, I just changed the plugs. I changed plugs, plug wires, O2 sensor, map sensor, everything that's plug and play on this thing, I changed myself. It's simple. And we got a new calf. See the big bull? He's the one that, hang on a minute. I don't know if you can see him real good. He's the one that kicked me in the chest. Look how big he is now. He's looking good, isn't he? Anyway, I mean, you can tell that she's even struggling to get up. They're old. The one with the leak, the 3 red ones, well, the one standing there with its eyes barely open with the calf's about 20 years old. And she had a calf by that bull. It wasn't her bull calf that had the calf, but she hadn't seen the cows in a while, and I just wanted to show you. But the bull's getting big. Even the younger one standing next to him. That one and that one is a bull, as well as that little itty bitty one right there. So I want you to see them. So then I took Old Blue and we went to another place. And that guy was real nice. And he flat out told me that, oh, okay, no, the $126 spark plug guy. I said, well, did you check the head? And he started this line about, well, I'm just not your guy. I don't work on antiques. He's been working on this thing for years. And all of a sudden, it's an antique. So he hurt my feelings, handed me some tissue to wipe my tears away. And I walked off. So I drove away. Now you got to move because I want to see your calf. Actually, it's high horned calf. That's hers. She's the one that's bagged up. She's actually the older one. Come here, girl. It's a good looking little calf, isn't he? He's a little bull calf. I don't want him to take off running. I'm afraid he's going to. We'll slip around here a little bit. So then, the cows love this story. I tell them all the time when I come down here. So then, that's another doggone bull. So then, do y'all need me to start over? I'm trying to think of who I took it to next. I took it to another fella, had really good reviews online. And I told him, I said, I pointed out everything under the hood I had changed myself. I plugged plug wires, valve cover gaskets. I did that just because one was leaking and it was time. All the sensors, all the plug and play stuff, everything. And I said, I'm pretty sure, I said it's losing power, it's losing antifreeze. I said, I'm pretty sure that that it's got a cracked head. Now don't do that. You're the one to come and said hello. That's a close-up. Don't break my mirror. It's a good thing cows don't bite, isn't it? Boy, if they bit, it'd be rough. He's got hair like the, who are those people on the Grinch? Oh my gosh, it just burped in my face. Are you happy and you know it? Say yes I am. So then I took it to this other place. Oh yeah, I was on that story, and I told him all about it, everything I'd done. Why are you gonna hump on your head when you're I told him everything, and I said, and the valves or the lifters have started knocking really bad or clanking. And he said, okay, I'll adjust those too. So went back and picked it up. $1,600 later, and so now I'm in it for 126 on the sorry, I'm looking at that little calf. I want to get it used to me a little bit, but no matter what, you got to remember these things they're not pets. Although she looks like she's wanting to just get me to scratch her head. She's really kind of getting a little ill at me. Please don't put a dent in my wagon. I just did a lot of work on it. So I think I had one lifter tapping, and not too bad, but when I went back and got it, it sounded full-fledged like a diesel. It was clacking and so bad. And there's the boy that kicked me. Yeah, he's a little taller than I thought when you get him lined up next to the other one. But the red ones really like to push. You're not gonna hit my fancy pants camera. If you'll move your big, giant, red, ornery head. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Then I can pet this calf, maybe. I need to get a good picture of it. My dad hasn't seen it yet. There we go. Pretty good picture, huh? You need to say hello to that one. Say, look, Daddy. Everybody's waiting on you. Even the big bull. Hey, boy. Oh, you serious. Whew. You need a Mentos, the fresh maker. Come here, big boy. Come here. Now, if he got ornery and just decided to run, he could easily put a big dent in my wagon. He's getting big. He's looking like his pappy. Come here. Come here. That's a better picture right there. Let me try to capture the moment. Jeez. Oh, you walked away. She's bagged up good though to be old. She has always been one of the most aggressive. You got a pudgy little face, doesn't he? I want to go say, hey. You remember when I tried to shove you into a trailer and you kicked me in the chest? Remember that? Those are the good old days. Look at you, little calf. Look at you. Come here. Come here. You gonna let me pet you? You let me pet you? Come here. I wonder. I gotta watch behind me because the other ones will sneak up and hit me. Come here. Come on. He's watching my feet. If my arm was about 2 foot longer, I'd be in the zone. There you go. He's like, ooh, you're a person. Mama looked back like, let's walk over here. What are you doing? Looking at my truck? You grew up with this truck, remember? Matter of fact, you probably put some of the scratches on it. You're not saying much. Oh, big boy right there. What are you doing, boy? He's still not fond of me, I don't think. He thinks I'm gonna load him up in a trailer. Hey, girl. I guess that's a sign. You want a bottle of water? I'll keep it right here. So now, it runs better than it ever has. Well, not better than it ever has, but better than it has in 15 years, 10 years. So I think the head's been cracked a long time because it's not losing any more antifreeze coolant, if you will. And it has more power than it has in a long time. The only problem is the idle drops down to where it's almost going to shut off. And then it'll rev back up. And I changed that sensor a couple times. Where y'all going? It's like turning off a tractor. Y'all gonna head up into the forest and go have a play date with everybody? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's doing a good job taking care of her. Him, it's a him. He's a him. The wind is whipping. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on the bovine. This is all that's left. So I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is seriously bagged up.
She's got a few gallons to spare. So I'm done. Thanks for watching my videos.
But before we go, I want to show you this thistle. These things are, I don't know if you've ever seen them. A lot of people have, especially if you have cow pastures. These things are seriously prickly. You can kill them several ways. You can pull them, you can cut them, you can mow them, you can spray them. If you cut them, you need to cut them about 3 inches deep. They won't regrow from the roots, but they will regrow once they've gotten big enough to have seeds and pods and all that other flavorful stuff. They're actually kind of pretty, but they're big. I'll just run over them. Now I'm done. Thanks for watching my videos. So is my power steering fluid. A little shot of oil. Here goes one lonely dinosaur bird. Let's go see where they're headed.